Hey everybody, this is Dr. Stephen Windley from IntegrateMedicine101.com, and today we're going to talk about magnesium. And magnesium is a superstar mineral. It's one of my favorites, and it is involved in many functions in the body. Some think over 300 different processes that it helps with. We oftentimes are not getting enough in the diet, and as a supplement, it's thought to be very safe, and it's also very reasonable to use and add. Common uses for magnesium are many. It's thought to be Mother Nature's natural muscle relaxer, so we use it for things that involve muscle spasm like leg cramps and headaches and tension in the upper back and neck. It's also used for constipation, just to help the bowels move normally. High blood pressure. It oftentimes is used to help with sleep at night, and it's a simple aid that can help many people with sleep. It also is a simple thing that can help with hot flashes. It's very important for diabetics who lose magnesium more easily. It's also very important for the heart muscle and was part of the great integrative cardiologist Dr. Stephen Sinatra's awesome foursome. And magnesium, fortunately, is tolerated very well and when taken orally in pill form. It has one main side effect, which it can cause loose bowels if you kind of hit your bowel tolerance, if you hit your max. And that's honestly why it's good for constipation. You don't have to take too much, just enough for bowel regularity. And most people tolerate it well. However, I do have patients who, at very low doses, still have issues with magnesium, and sometimes that's due to some underlying gut issues. But for most people, it is one that they can work with pretty easily. There are many different forms of magnesium, and that's one of the questions I get as far as which form of magnesium is the best. And I've listed many: citrate, malate, aspartate, glycinate, and there are others. Magnesium oxide is probably the cheapest, and it's also the most poorly absorbed. And when I see magnesium oxide on a supplement, it's not one that I'm excited about choosing. It takes a lot more magnesium oxide than the other forms to get the job done that you need. The other forms are all pretty similar. Citrate is mainly used for the bowels, although it can help with other things too. Some advertisements will say this form is better for the brain, and this form doesn't cause as much bowel issues. And I find that most of the other forms perform similarly in the last 20 years of my clinical experience. There may be subtle differences, but I don't encourage patients to pay a whole lot of money for certain types of magnesium. We've used about the same type of magnesium, which is a combination form. It has about 3 forms in it. We've used that for the past 20 years, and it continues to do well for us. In terms of which foods have magnesium, it's a little hard to know because the soil is depleted of magnesium, or it's low in magnesium in many cases, and that's been the case for a long time, supposedly, and that may be contributing to why in various studies it suggested that most magnesium in the diet is not being met. Most Americans are not getting enough magnesium. Some food options are listed there. Pumpkin seeds are high in magnesium, avocados, bananas, salmon, walnuts, chocolate are thought to be good sources as well. But magnesium is a super mineral. It does many good things at a very cost-effective price if it's needed to be supplemented. And in general, it has a good safety profile. So it's one of my favorites in the clinic. Thank you.